Welcome back into another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the new leaks that have surfaced thanks to DBDLeaks. Based on the newest information, it's looking like the new chapter in DBD is going to be either Candyman or Pennywise. We'll go over the leaks and talk about which of these killers is most likely for chapter 21 based on the new information. How's it going, everyone? My name is Schmuckles. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I also stream on Twitch on Wednesday and Sunday nights. The link for that is in the description below. Make sure to watch this video till the end if you want to see an absolutely insane theory that could explain the leaks. Big shout out to DBDLeaks for all of this information. I'm going to link their Twitter in the description below. Like I said before, new leaks have surfaced for chapter 21. DBDLeaks posted that the new killer for chapter 21 will have two skins available in the store. One for 1,485 Eric cells and the other one for 1,080 Eric cells. That first skin is the price that we typically see with either a legendary or an ultra rare skin. The second one's going to be a very rare outfit. I wondered if one of these skins would be a legendary for Nemesis, but I confirmed with DBDLeaks that both of these skins are for chapter 21. So the 1,485 Eric Cell skin is either a legendary or an ultra rare. An ultra rare outfit completely changes a character, like how the Oni's ultra rare outfit turns him into a Minotaur, or how the Trapper has an outfit that turns him into Krampus. A legendary outfit similarly changes a character into a completely different one, but is reserved for characters from Legends of Horror, typically from other games, movies, shows, etc. For example, Leon has an outfit that turns him into Chris. DBDLeaks also said that Behavior has a specific release schedule for original chapters. This hints more towards a licensed chapter, don't take it for granted. I reached out to DBDLeaks and they clarified this for me. Typically for original chapters, we see 4 common cosmetics without a headpiece, 3 uncommon outfits, 2 rare outfits, and 1 very rare, but we don't always get the very rare. DBDLeaks gave me an example of this with Elodie. Ghostface is also a special case since only the mask was licensed. He followed an OG release for the torsos and legs, but not for the mask. And since we're not seeing the standard original cosmetic release, it's looking like chapter 21 is actually going to be licensed. Obviously, this isn't 100% certain, but it's seeming pretty likely that a licensed chapter is next over an original chapter. Also, Almos leaked that the gender of the next killer is going to be male. If you want to see that video, you can click on the title above. Out of all the licenses out there, Candyman seems like it'd be most likely. We talked about how the actor Tony Todd responded "just wait" to a fan who tweeted that they wanted to see a Candyman horror video game. If you want to see that video, you can click on the title above. The ultra rare skin could be for a different version of Candyman. Based on our Candyman research in this video, we know that the Candyman franchise is stretched between 4 different license holders. It's possible that there's a base Candyman for chapter 21 and the ultra rare skin represents a different version of Candyman from different movies. There are rumors I haven't been able to confirm that the legendary and ultra rare skins were introduced to allow Behavior to bring in an OG Freddy Krueger skin at some point. I'm not saying that's happening soon, I'm just describing Behavior's wish list. Apparently it's widely known that they would have preferred to license the OG Freddy, but they could only get the reboot Freddy. I thought those were the same license holders, but I was wrong. Both the reboot and original Nightmare on Elm Street movies were produced and owned by New Line Cinema, aka Warner Bros. But in 2017, Wes Craven's estate reclaimed the rights to Freddy via the Copyright Act of 1976. This is the same copyright law that changed the owner of the original Pinhead to the writer Clive Barker, and is currently changing the owner of the original Jason Voorhees to writer Victor Miller. So the original Freddy is actually a different license holder than the reboot Freddy. If an ultra rare skin is going to match an original version of a licensed killer, this matches the profile of Candyman, Pinhead, and Pennywise for chapter 21. As we mentioned in the Candyman video, Candyman is stretched between TriStar Pictures, Gramercy Pictures, Universal, and MGM. Fun fact, Clive Barker will be getting the rights to the original Candyman back in the US in a couple of years. Pinhead is owned by New World Pictures and Paramount Pictures. So the base Pinhead could be the Paramount Pictures version, and the ultra rare could be the New World Pictures original Pinhead version. Fun fact, Clive Barker will be getting the rights back to Pinhead this December. The base Pennywise could be the reboot Pennywise owned by New Line Cinema, and the legendary could be Tim Curry as Pennywise from the It miniseries. And this version of Pennywise actually makes a lot of sense as a legendary because it actually transforms Pennywise into a different character. Would they classify a Pinhead or Candyman skin as an ultra rare just because it's from different license holders, even though it's not transforming them into a different character? In fact, a really good example of how this works is Leon S. Kennedy. The base kit for Leon is from Resident Evil 3, his very rare outfit is from Resident Evil 4, and his legendary is Chris Redfield. So just because the character's skin comes from a sequel, you still do not classify it as an ultra rare, it's technically a very rare. So if Candyman or Pinhead were to come into DBD, then they wouldn't have ultra rare skins, they would have very rare skins, unless they want to make it ultra rare just because it came from a different license holder. This could be a way to make their money back if they bought 2 different licenses. Special thanks to Squiddy Man and Zombie Hunter from Twitch for telling me that the Resident Evil Leon skin is from Resident Evil 4. It's very important information if we want to distinguish a legendary skin from an ultra rare skin from a very rare skin. The legendaries typically transform licensed characters into different characters in the same franchise. The ultra rare skins are typically reserved for original characters that are transformed into different characters. And a very rare skin is typically reserved for a character just to change outfits into like a sequel outfit. The DBDLeaks said we can expect a legendary or ultra rare skin. This kind of leads towards Pennywise as the leading theory here. It doesn't really make sense for Pinhead or Candyman to have ultra rare skins of themselves from the sequels. Those would be classified as very rare. The only way I could see that working is if this is a special case because they have to make their money back from buying different licenses. We saw tweets that could have meant Candyman's coming in from Tony Todd, but Behavior has already also worked with New Line Cinema for the Freddy Krueger DLC, and Pennywise is owned by New Line Cinema. We wrote off Pennywise for 2 reasons. 1, Almost leaked a male killer and Pennywise is actually female. And 2, a dev recently talked about how it would be possible to implement Pennywise on livestream, which I feel like he wouldn't have said anything if Pennywise was chapter 21. In the original Candyman, Helen Lyle came back as a vengeful spirit who kills anyone who summons her by her first name 5 times while facing a mirror. This could also be a Helen Lyle legendary Candyman skin, especially if her powers work the same as Candyman. This information was brought to my attention by Chumba from Twitch. Big thanks to Chumba for making this discovery. One problem with this theory is that the chapter reveal is August 17th and the Candyman reboot is set for August 27th. I mean, there's no way they'd spoil new Candyman content in a DVD release. In fact, the August 17 announcement of Chapter 21 doesn't line up with the Candyman reboot that well anymore. So all the research on licensing that we do on this channel, paired with DBDLeaks' research, has led us to 2 really strong Chapter 21 theories. In my opinion, we've kind of lowered down Chapter 21 to 2 possible options. My money is on a Candyman chapter with Candyman as the killer and Helen Lyle as the legendary skin for Candyman. Annie or Caroline from Candyman 2 or Candyman 3 could come in as the new survivor. If it's not a Candyman chapter, then I think the second most likely possibility is Pennywise. Either way, I think we can expect an absolutely insane Chapter 21. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I wouldn't even say that this discussion is completely over, so we'll post more videos if more information comes out. We'll have to wait and see what comes next. The Chapter 21 PTB is scheduled for August 17th and the live release is scheduled for September 7th. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this as soon as it drops. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.